everyone, hope everyone's doing really well today. Welcome to Wednesday's maths lesson. We're going to have a go first of all at finding 1 and 10 more or less than an amount. Now we have done this before and I have popped the 100 square on the board to help you as a little bit of a visual. So let's remind ourselves first of all, we've got some key information that we just need to remember. So if we are adding 1 or taking away 1, so finding 1 more and 1 less, then we need to go across the number line. So we're going to move in this direction to the right if we are adding 1, and we are going to move in this direction to the left if we are taking 1 away. Okay, now what that means is this. If I select a number, so I'm going to choose the number 35 and I've put a marker on my 35. If I want to add 1 to 35, then I move 1 square to the right. If I want to take 1 away from 35, then I move 1 square to the left. So we'll pop that one in red just to make it a little bit easier, and I'll colour this one in green just to make it a little bit easier. So watch again. If I select another number, so this time I'm going to choose the number 62. So if I want to make my number 1 bigger, then I move 1 step to the right. And if I want to make my number 1 smaller, then I move 1 step to the left. And you can see there is a pattern there. They actually look like sideways traffic lights, don't they? Okay, so if we're moving and adding 1, we move where the green marker is. And if we're taking 1 away, then we move where the red marker is. So I'm going to give you some numbers now. And I would like you to have a go at finding 1 more and 1 less than each of these numbers. So have a go at that and then come back to the board, see if you've got them right, and then we're going to have a go at adding 10 more or less. So the numbers I'd like you to choose are 19, 48, 74, 92, we'll have 13 and 8. So have a go at just finding 1 more or less than the amount that I have given you. I will just move that over so you can see the numbers. Okay, so have a go at finding those and then come back and we'll see how we've got on. Okay, welcome back, Bumblebees. So let's have a look at these answers. So the first thing I'm going to do is to select all of the numbers I have chosen. So I've got 19, I've got 48, I've got 74, 92, 13 and 8. So I need to now find 1 more and 1 less than each number. So let's have a look. For 8, we have got 9 is 1 more and 7 is 1 less. So well done if you've got that right. Give yourself a tick. Let's have a look at 13. So 1 more than 13 is 14 and 1 less than 13 is 12. Well done again if you've managed to get that one right. Let's have a look at the number 19. So 1 more than 19 is 20 and 1 less than 19 is 18. Again, huge well done if you've got that right. If you've done it on 100 square, even better because you'll be able to see the patterns that I have used as well. Okay, let's have a look at the number 48. So 1 more than 48 is 49 and 1 less than 48 is 47. Well done, everyone. Let's have a look at the next one. So we've got 74. 1 more than 74 is 75 and 1 less than 74 is 73. I know that lots of you will have done a really good job of this. Okay, so let's do the last one. So we've got 92. 1 more than 92 is 93 and 1 less than 92 is 91. Well done if you've managed to get those correct. So we have now, if we go back to our learning objective here, we have found 1 more and 1 less. So we've done those parts of our learning objective, but we haven't yet found 10 more or 10 less. Now this is where I said we need to use going up and down on our numbers, on our 100 square this time. So if I am adding 10 to a number, So I can add 10, then I'm going to move down one square on my 100 square. And if I'm taking 10 away, then I am going to move one square up on my number square. So I'll show you how this one works. We'll give these ones different colours as well, just to make it a bit easier. So 10 more we will do in blue, and 10 less we will do in purple. So you'll be able to see these really clearly once we have selected the numbers. So let's start again with the number 35. So 35, if I want to add 10 to 35, then I need to move one whole row down, and you can see that I have selected the number 45 because 35 add 10 is 45. And the same here, if I'm going to take 10 away from 35, then I move one whole square up. So now we can definitely see a little pattern that's going on with the number 35. So let's have another go with a different number. So this time we're going to use the number 48. So 10 more than 48 is 58. Well done if you've said that. And 10 less than 48 is 38. Well done if you've managed to get those correct. Super work today. Well done. So we're going to have another go at doing these. I'm just going to change the numbers slightly that I have given you. So instead of finding number 8, I would like you to find the number 88. Oh, it's gone smaller for some reason. And instead of finding the number 92, I would like you to find the number 82. So have a go at those. Again, show me with the patterns if you can. If you can't, just write them down to show me 10 more and 10 less than each number. Okay, well done, Bumblebee. So let's see how we have got on. So we'll start with the number 19. Now you will see when we do the number 19, we need to share the number to get a number with another one. So here's 19. So we're going to share, we're going to work out 10 more than 19, which is 29. And then we're going to work out 10 less than 19, which is where we need to share the colour. So we need to go up because we're actually going to take over the green for the number 8 there. Okay, and that is because 19 take away 10 is actually 9. So let's move on to the number 13. So here's number 13. So 10 more than 13 is 23. Well done if you said that. And 10 less than 13 is number 3. Well done. Excellent work, everybody. Okay, let's move on to the number 62. So what is 10 more than 62? If you've said 72, you would be absolutely right. Well done. And what is 10 less than 62? It's 52. Brilliant. Well done. Super. And then we're going to have a look at 74. Remember, we're starting with the yellow numbers. So looking at the number 74. So what is 10 more than 74? It is 84. Well done. And 10 less than 74 is 64. Brilliant. Well done. Now, just before we finish this section of work, I didn't ask you to look for the number which was 10 more than. I'll lock that in place and then I don't keep catching it. I didn't ask you to look for the one that was 10 more than 92. And that is because the number isn't actually on our number square. So let's see together now if we can work out what number is 10 more than 92. So this number here is 100. What number comes after 100? We'll pop it down here. It's 101. What number comes after that? It's 102. So if we were working this out, then 10 more than 92 would in fact be 102. Well done if you managed to actually work that out. The reason why I changed it is because it wasn't there for you. And then 10 less than 92 would be 82. So huge well done this morning because we've managed to find one more and one less than a number, and now we've just found 10 more and 10 less than a number. So huge well done to everyone. Okay, moving on in our lesson today, we're going to be looking at recognizing 2D shapes in the faces of 3D shapes. So we're just going to switch to use some of the equipment that I have found in my kitchen.